What began as a quiet and emotional announcement quickly turned into a wave of heartbreak among fans of the long-running reality series Alaskan Bush People. Matt Brown, one of the most recognizable members of the Brown family, recently shared a deeply personal farewell message that left many supporters emotional and reflective. For years, viewers watched Matt grow from a young man living in the Alaskan wilderness to someone facing life's toughest personal battles. His latest goodbye has once again placed him in the spotlight, not because of television drama, but because of the powerful emotions surrounding his journey. Today, we're taking a closer look at Matt Brown's farewell, the reactions from loyal fans, and why this moment has touched so many people around the world. Matt Brown was one of the original stars of Alaskan Bush People a show that introduced audiences to the Brown family's unique off-grid lifestyle. From the very beginning, Matt stood out for his adventurous personality, independent spirit, and willingness to take on difficult challenges. Viewers admired his determination and often saw him as one of the strongest personalities within the family. However, behind the scenes, Matt faced struggles that many fans never fully understood at the time. Over the years, he openly discussed his battles with addiction and the personal challenges that affected his relationship with family members. His decision to seek help and work toward recovery earned respect from many supporters who admired his honesty and courage. In his recent farewell message, Matt reflected on his life journey, expressing gratitude to those who stood beside him during both his highest and lowest moments. While the message was not necessarily a permanent goodbye, many fans interpreted it as an emotional chapter closing in his life. The tone was reflective, heartfelt, and filled with appreciation for the people who never stopped believing in him. Fans immediately flooded social media with messages of support. Many longtime viewers shared memories of watching Matt during the early seasons of the show. Some recalled his adventurous nature and leadership qualities, while others focused on the resilience he demonstrated during difficult periods. One supporter wrote that Matt's story inspired them to seek help during their own struggles. Another fan said that watching his recovery journey reminded them that everyone deserves a second chance. Similar comments appeared across multiple platforms as people reflected on the positive impact his openness had on their lives. What makes Matt's story particularly powerful is that it extends beyond reality television. While many viewers initially became interested in him because of Alaskan Bush People, they remained invested because they saw a real person confronting real problems. His willingness to discuss addiction, recovery, and personal growth created a connection that went deeper than entertainment. Many fans also used the moment to remember Matt's early years on the show. They recalled episodes where he helped build shelters, hunted for food, and worked alongside his family in some of the most challenging environments imaginable. Those moments helped establish him as one of the show's most memorable figures. As tributes continued pouring in, several supporters described Matt as a symbol of perseverance. They pointed out that recovery is never easy, and that his willingness to keep moving forward despite setbacks demonstrated tremendous strength. For many people, that message resonated more than any television storyline ever could. The farewell also sparked discussions about the complicated relationships that have shaped Matt's life over the years. Viewers have long been aware of tensions within the Brown family. Although details often remain private, fans understood that reconciliation and healing were ongoing processes. Many supporters expressed hope that future chapters of Matt's life would bring peace, understanding, and renewed connections with loved ones. Others focused on the importance of gratitude, noting that Matt's message seemed centered on appreciation rather than regret. Instead of dwelling solely on difficulties, he acknowledged lessons learned and the people who helped him along the way. That perspective struck a chord with followers who saw wisdom in his words. Some fans described feeling emotional because they had essentially grown up alongside Matt. After years of watching him on television, they felt connected to his journey. Seeing him speak openly about life, change, and personal reflection reminded many viewers of their own experiences and challenges. The response from the Alaskan Bush People community demonstrated just how strong that connection remains. Hundreds of comments praised Matt's honesty and encouraged him to continue moving forward. Supporters repeatedly emphasized that setbacks do not define a person, and that growth often comes through difficult experiences. Another reason the farewell attracted so much attention is that Matt's story reflects a broader message about resilience. Life rarely follows a perfect path. Most people encounter obstacles, disappointments, and moments of uncertainty. By speaking candidly about his experiences, Matt reminded others that recovery and personal transformation are possible, even when circumstances seem overwhelming. For many fans, the farewell was not viewed as an ending, but rather as a new beginning. They saw it as evidence that Matt continues to evolve and learn from his experiences. Messages encouraging him to stay strong, remain hopeful, and continue pursuing personal goals quickly spread throughout online communities. Several supporters also highlighted the courage it takes to live publicly while facing personal struggles. Unlike most people, Matt's challenges often unfolded under public scrutiny. Despite that pressure, he continued sharing aspects of his journey with followers, allowing others to learn from his experiences. The emotional reaction from fans demonstrates the lasting impact of authenticity. In an era when many public figures carefully manage their image, Matt's willingness to acknowledge imperfections made him relatable. People saw someone who made mistakes, faced consequences, sought help, and continued striving to improve. As tributes continued arriving, one common theme emerged repeatedly: gratitude. Fans thanked Matt for his honesty, his resilience, and the inspiration he provided throughout the years. Some credited him with helping them feel less alone during difficult times. Others simply expressed appreciation for the entertainment and memories he contributed during his years on television. Many supporters ended their messages with hopeful wishes for the future. They encouraged Matt to continue focusing on his well-being, pursuing personal growth, and embracing opportunities ahead. Rather than viewing the farewell with sadness alone, they chose to see it as a celebration of progress and survival. In the end, Matt Brown's farewell became much more than a simple goodbye. It evolved into a moment of reflection for thousands of fans who have followed his journey for years. Through heartfelt tributes, personal stories, and messages of encouragement, supporters demonstrated that his impact extends far beyond the screen. Whether remembered for his adventurous spirit, his determination to overcome adversity, or his willingness to share difficult truths, Matt Brown remains an important figure in the hearts of many Alaskan Bush People viewers. His story continues to remind people that healing is possible, growth is achievable, and hope can exist even after life's darkest moments. As fans continue sharing their tributes and memories, one message stands above all others. They are grateful for the journey, proud of the progress, and hopeful for whatever comes next in Matt Brown's life. His farewell may have been emotional, but for many supporters, it also represented strength, resilience, and the promise of a brighter future ahead.